Okay, chemist. I thought I should send you a voice note. Okay, so post COVID-19 effect for especially for smaller businesses. Well, first of all, nationwide supply chains are disrupted. Then secondly, when I mean supply chains are disrupted, means that even if end consumers still have purchasing power, which I doubt because spending will be cut short. People would rather spend on very important things like food, maybe security, if they have the luxury of it. So first of all, food, essential commodities. So yeah, let's start from the beginning. Supply chain is cut. Okay, so there's disruption in markets. My point, trade, because before COVID-19, you trust your suppliers to send you items, even if you don't have to pay before you can get all your items, maybe half of it, maybe you don't have to pay anything. So it depends on how much you get from the market, and you feed back to your suppliers. But now, supply chain is cut. In the local market, spending is cut. People would rather purchase people rather purchase important things. Then demand is going to suffer so much. There will be inflation, but demand will suffer. Demand will suffer in the sense of things that are not very demand will suffer in the aspect or sector of things that are not very that are not essential commodities. But there will be inflation in essential commodities when things return back to normal. It can only take a very long time for things to return back to normal, give and take. Some economists say 6 months, but there will continue to be a downward trend in growth. So we have two hopes. We have hopes that oil will go back to normal. Oil is already trending upwards because of Donald Trump's because of what Donald Trump's how he came in and made in the situation. So yeah, first of all, small businesses that are not essential commodities will suffer in aspect of low demand, aspect of disruption in supply chains from manufacturers to from producers, manufacturers to middlemen who sell. Then banks too. Some banks would go bankrupt because people in next 3 to 4, 5 months may not have a lot to deposit in a long time. They can use money for business transactions, but the bank might experience shortage of funds. Okay, going back again, depends on the country's fiscal policy and monetary policy. We need the government to reduce interest rates because we know that there are some businesses that are not essential. They need to still function to pay their employees to think about how to go about sales, how to go about networking and marketing to make this money. So the monetary policy of government needs to reduce interest rates. Fiscal policy needs to spend money on things that are important like healthcare. Um, yeah, I think healthcare is one of the most important things government should do now. Again, education should be one of the most important things government should do now. Yeah. So we also need inflow of money. So government should think about how they want to employ new set of people. Yes, we need to. The private sector at this time is really very weak. So we are looking forward to the government that okay, the government is going to pump in employment because private sector is weak. They need to make money to employ people, or of course it works in hand, But for the public sector, it's usually easy because you have reserves. Although the government is already spending and putting their hands on these reserves, but the only way to make money is by spending money so that more money can come in. Do you get it? So yeah, so I think that's basically it. Those small businesses and medium-sized businesses that are private owned will suffer demand if they are not essential services. Things can only settle again in the next 6 months. I don't see myself going to buy weave-ons or buy pretty dresses until maybe September, October, or maybe December. So those people might suffer a little bit until things start getting normal. Normal locals will now see money to buy extra things. Do you get me? So yeah, maybe this makes sense. But if it doesn't, I'll just take my time to look for or think about it more.